Liam Neeson. Boy, everybody was sending this to us.
Yeah, we did receive. I know Paul from Alulu was all over this. Remember Alulu, where we had our RFR live on the South Side during Celebration 2019? Yeah, Paul is. He's still listening to RFR. He's still showing up at Galloping Ghost Hangs, and he sends me emails, and he's like, "Dude, you got to see Liam Neeson with Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live."
Yeah,
and, so he was there. He was there with Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
So Liam's in the Ant-Man movie. Then I take it.
Is he?
He must be, right?
He must be, because they were there together.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, so he's there, and weird thing on Andy Cohen's show, he has listeners like calling in, asking questions of the talent. And I don't think they cleared anything with Liam, because he looked really, he almost looked kind of frosted when the question of Star Wars came up. A listener asked him if he would consider being Qui-Gon Jinn in his own Disney Plus series.
Okay.
And when he brought it up, Liam, like, he went back and put his hands over his eyes, like, oh God, not this again. And he did.
Really?
There's something interesting evolving with Liam Neeson and his relationship with Star Wars, which I find kind of weird. Let's hear what he had to say, though, on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, when the listener asked him, or the viewer asked him, if he would consider starring in a Disney Plus series about Qui-Gon Jinn.
Are you interested in doing your own spinoff on Disney Plus?
No, I'm not. There's so many spin-offs of Star Wars. It's diluting it to me, and it's taken away the mystery and the magic in a weird way, you know. It was nice to do the little bit with Ewan after 25 years, 24 years, you know. We did a TV version, and I appeared in the last episode. I had 3 lines to say. 2 lines.
2 lines.
And that was cool. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Liam, I love how outspoken you are. You really do not give a
Andy Cohen, tell him it like it is.
I love how outspoken you are. You just don't give a, you know what. Wow. I got to say, I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
Because he did just appear as Qui-Gon in the Kenobi series. In fact, so much of the show was, at least in Obi-Wan's journey, was leading up to the moment where he connects with Qui-Gon. And I thought it was a beautiful cameo. It was great to have Liam there. I'm surprised and a little disappointed that he sees it that way. But Jim, his take on Star Wars has never been quite, in my judgment, accurate. I don't think Liam sees Star Wars the way we as fans see it.
Well, he said there's too many spinoffs. All right.
Yeah.
That's one reason why he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to be lost in the mix. He enjoys the reverence of Qui-Gon Jinn.
Mm-hmm.
He likes what he did. He made his mark on the franchise all those years ago. He's an older guy now, and that's all in the past, you know.
Yeah.
But also, I think a lot of people are missing the thing that Liam doesn't do TV. Liam Neeson does not do television.
He's a movie star. He's a movie star.
And you can kind of hear it when the listener asks him about being on Disney Plus. He says, well, I've already been on Disney Plus. I did the thing with you, and at the end, and he looks at Paul Rudd. He's like, it's this TV thing I did. It's like he can't even believe
he did television.
He got lowered down to television actor status, even to return as Qui-Gon Jinn. Now, doing the voice in Clone Wars and everything, which he did so in the past without reluctance,
Right.
that's okay. They put a microphone in front of him. That's nothing.
Or he makes a phone
nothing.
call online, whatever it was.
But showing up on the set, putting on makeup and wardrobe,
The hair
going through
extensions.
rehearsals to be on a TV show. Well, no way, man. Not for Liam Neeson, film star. So I think I think this is more about movies than Star Wars. But I mean, I don't know. What do I know? I mean, remember a few years ago, he asked the question, is Star Wars starting to fade away?
Well, he seemed to think so. That's for sure. I remember this. We played it. How long ago was this? A couple of years ago?
January 2021.
Yeah. And this is what he said when he was asked. This is before Kenobi. We didn't even know Kenobi was happening, I think, at this point. And at least not confirmed. And here's what he had to say about coming back to Star Wars.
I'm wondering, is Star Wars starting to fade away?
Yeah, fade away. Why is he feeling that? He's feeling that it's too much. It's I mean, I wouldn't know what he's thinking, but I know somebody who would.
Oh, you don't think?
And well, I think if we really, try to just, focus on our feelings and tap into the Force, we can maybe conjure up a visit from the ghost of Qui-Gon. So,
okay,
if we can, I mean, this is a collective effort. I'm asking our listeners to do the same. Everyone just, what do they always say?
Preacher.
It's like center on your feelings, focus on your feelings, reach out.
Yeah,
with your feelings. That's what we're all doing right now.
All right, here we go.
I'm feeling a little indigestion right now. I don't know if that's going to help, but
closing my eyes right now, I'm focusing on Qui-Gon.
If we try.
Whoa.
Can we do it?
Well, Master Qui-Gon, this is something else. I'm honored, and it's great to have you here on Rebel Force Radio. There's been a disturbance in the Force, Master.
Anakin, no! Remember when I did that one, Swank?
I do. I remember.
Oh, sure, how you doing, Swank, you little bastard?
Oh, well,
I'm missing you,
I'm doing fine, Master. We're trying to make heads or tails here about the idea of is Star Wars getting too diluted? Would you like to see a series come out all about you and your adventures? And we saw a little bit of that with Tales of the Jedi, young Qui-Gon with his master of Count Dooku. But what about something that's all about Qui-Gon?
Well, Swank, there's been so many spin-offs of Star Wars. It's diluting it. To me, it is. At least it's weird, It's taking away all the magic and the mystery, So I have a message. This message is for all the top brass at Disney and Lucasfilms. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for box office sales and Disney Plus subscriptions, I can tell you, I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Lightsaber skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you stop crapping out nonstop Star Wars spin-offs, that money, that remove the mystery and the magic, I'll go now, and that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. Whoops. That fixed my mouth. Oh, yeah, sure, So that's just a message for all the brass who think they can just fart out a Qui-Gon show,
You would require, quite a bit, I think, of strategy behind the show, a lot of foresight, forethought. It just can't be something that they decide to do and then they're shooting it in a few months. It's really got to be planned out.
There's always a bigger fish, Swank. And remember, whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you lose. Just like Watto, you know. That son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, sure, you know.
Wow.
Don't center on your anxieties, Swank. Concentrate here
definitely not.
And now, where it belongs. On the living force, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I those are words to live by. Your profundity when it comes to force, parables, and all of that are amongst our favorite, and we love you for it. So when you're starting to fade, maybe my faith, my belief is no.
Swank, concentrate on the moment.
I was trying to. I was trying to concentrate, and my concentration got broken. Wow, what a moment. What a moment. The ghost of Qui-Gon Jinn here, a special guest dropping by on Rebel Force Radio. And Jim, not only did we have Liam Neeson saying that he wasn't interested, but the ghost of Qui-Gon himself was saying that unless there was a lot of thought given to this wasn't something he just wanted the Disney folks to just kind of, as he said, fart it out. He wanted some real, some real substance behind any kind of potential Qui-Gon Jinn series.
Well, that's what all of us fans want. Now, I didn't get the vision of Qui-Gon, the ghost of Qui-Gon. I didn't see that. You must be more connected to the Force than I am.
Really? So you didn't hear or see any of that?
No, I was just trying to fill in the blanks and things you were saying. But now that you've told me what was going on there in that phone call, I have to say I agree with the spirits that had descended upon us, and I think that quality should be the main word here. Somebody should tattoo it on Bob Iger's forehead so everyone sees it when he walks in the room. Quality. It's happening everywhere. I mean, it's not just Liam Neeson who's saying it. I mean, I'm seeing stuff everywhere about now Marvel fatigue. We dance this dance with Star Wars. Now we're going to dance the dance with Marvel. The impossibly impenetrable Marvel is now showing signs of weakness. There's cracks in the armor now where fans are saying that the direction needs to be reassessed, and insiders are starting to say that too. I'm seeing more and more articles appear about Marvel burnout, Marvel fatigue.
Yeah.
Bob Iger saying he's going to make a leaner, meaner Disney. Kevin Feige, there's rumors that he wants out of Marvel now and wants a bigger seat at the table at Disney. Where he wants to be, he wants to be one of the big fat cats up there in the ivory tower.
Maybe he's angling for Iger's gig. He's not going to be there for much long.
Well, hey, that's right. People are scrambling to get in position for when the next Iger retirement happens. You're absolutely right, Jason. Kevin Feige's a fool if he's not recognizing that opportunity. And he could be the guy. And that could have... that could be great for all of Disney, or it could be another Bob Chapek nightmare. Who knows? It's, we're dealing with corporate overreach of such extreme these days where these guys own so much and they control so much.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's like how much can you control before you're spreading yourself too thin as a corporation even, I mean, we worry about that as individuals all the time. As a corporation, though, I think we're starting to see the bubble burst.